Good morning, at least where I'm at. I think we're on day 13 of Lent. This is Tyler. My family and we just got back last night from a little vacation to Wyoming. We took a ski trip and had an amazing time. Seth probably has not been posting because he has also had a really great opportunity to do some really cool ministry and just kind of humanitarian work. But I'm going to let Seth tell you about that. Hopefully we'll be able to get together, the two of us, and talk about that soon. But to just kind of catch up on Lent, of course, I've been kind of doing a diet-based Lent where I've been giving up food, not specific types of food, but just based on the value of the food. Been trying to limit myself to $2 a day. Well, on our little ski trip that we took, my wife made all these amazing foods, and probably actually stuck pretty darn close to our budget. But I kind of got off my own things just to make our life a little easier, and so we could enjoy this trip together. I don't think the season of Lent necessarily requires me to make my family miserable. And so, so I'm back on today, back on the routine, but just some really great experiences over the weekend with my family and skiing with my boys, and my wife just makes everything so nice on a trip like that. She doesn't like to ski, so she had some art projects that she was working on in the lodge while we were skiing, and of course, just snacks and food and just being a mom. She's just a great mom, and made that trip so enjoyable for everybody. And it's kind of the stuff that, especially as I've got 3 young men, they take it for granted, I think, a lot of times, all the nice things that she does. And we also got to tour the University of Wyoming with my oldest son, who's only a freshman, but we're just trying to help plant some seeds, like, hey, here's some of your interests. You might want to think about this. And so that was actually a really cool visit. We had another young guy from Washington do the tour just with us, and happened to be a similar-minded young Christian guy, and his dad was too. And so we just had some great conversation with them and talked about future plans and opportunities to serve through like mission work and organizations like YWAM, which they were familiar with, and he'd even thought about doing a year off school and doing YWAM, which is Youth with a Mission, if you're not familiar with it. So the ski trip that we went on, normally I've been a youth sponsor for a youth group ski trip, goes to this same resort every year. So all of like my friends and stuff were on this trip, so I got to see friends from other churches and different things and just kind of connect. And even though we didn't stay at the same place, we just had a great time getting to see those people as well, and just kind of being with them was really awesome. For me, getting up in the mountains is kind of a sacred experience. Like, I just feel more connected for whatever reason when I'm up high, which if you listen to a series that Tim Mackey does on trees and mountains, seems like there's a biblical connection to that. But anyways, I'll let you guys look that up. I don't even know if I'll be able to, if I can find the link, I'll put the link in for you. But it's through the Bible Project. I love being up in the mountains, and it's always just kind of a special experience with my boys, but also with God. And this was no exception. Even though I wouldn't say I dug in hard to anything. As a family, we had devotional time each morning and prayed together. And so those times are just kind of super special. I mean, this was about family, and God's part of our family. Jesus is part of our family. So we just kind of did that together. It wasn't about me being alone, really, on this trip. It was about me being with my family, including Jesus in our family time. And I think it was really special for that reason. Regarding the skiing, I am an adult skier. So I didn't, like, the first time I skied was probably like 23, 24. And then, like, any regularity has been annually through this youth group ski trip. So I've been skiing as far as days between 15 and 20 times total. So I'm not an advanced skier by any stretch of the imagination. Every year I make some progress, and this year made some progress. The boys all made progress. We were all skiing very similar stuff, and we had a great time doing it too together. So hopefully, down the road we'll be able to just kind of continue progressing together, which makes it a lot of fun. And like, specifically for me, being able to maintain more control on steeper slopes was the big improvement for me this year. So just getting more comfortable, which makes it really enjoyable. Yeah. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything specific, but there really wasn't. Like, that was the specific thing. Like, it was Jesus and family time, and I think that's maybe even more special than some of my alone time in different ways. But I'm looking forward to connect with Seth. Really excited to just kind of hear about this opportunity that God provided for him and some other people. So yeah, blessings. I'm going to get back on track with everything. Look forward to, just future updates.